Hey zebras, let's rock and roll with this number line for subtraction this time. We're going to start with the largest number, whether we're doing addition or subtraction, but this time we're going to take that car and put it in reverse. Beep, beep, beep. And so we're always going to start with that largest number, but again, for subtraction, you get to start on the right side of your number line with the number 261. And just like H2O is really important for our survival, hundreds, tens, and ones is really important for subtracting or adding with a number line. So always thinking of that hundreds, tens, and ones. I'm going to put a little arrow to this number so that I know that's the number that we're focusing on to subtract. So first, if I'm using hundreds, tens, and ones, I'm going to underline my hundreds to really focus on my place value. And then I'm going to do one hop of minus 100. And remember, you're pretending that you're using those pop dot games, and you're going to say finger to paper or pencil to paper and say 200 minus 100 is 100. 60 minus no tens is 60. You can also use related subtraction there. 6 minus 0 equals 6. 1 minus nothing equals 1. So then after that, I want to focus on my tens, HTO, hundreds, tens, ones. And you can see it's a little bit bolder so that I know that's what I'm focusing on. And then after that, I'm going to do my tens hop. Now you can do 10, 20, 30, 40 if you want, or you can just do one hop of 40 if you're comfortable with that. Again, get your finger to paper or pencil to paper and say it. 100 minus no hundreds equals 100. Now, you can either do this. You can do 60 minus 40 equals 20, or you can say 6 minus 4 equals 2. A couple different ways. Maybe you have it memorized. Maybe you say 4, 5, 6. Maybe you put up 6 fingers and take away 4 fingers. So there's lots of different strategies for you to figure that out. Now you say 1, take away nothing, or 1, take away 0 equals 1. Now we get to our ones. So I'm going to, again, follow my strategy and underline my place value so I can really focus on my ones place. And seems pretty tricky to do 1 minus 9. So I'm going to divide up my hops. Now you could do 9 hops, which would be minus 1, 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 which would maybe take a little long. You could do one hop of minus 9, but then you might get a little stuck. You could count backwards if you do that. But I'm going to go to a friendly number that ends in a 0. So I'm going to say that I'm going to subtract 1, which means that I have to do only 8 more hops, or I can just keep getting to a friendly number until I've added up all of my hops to equal 9. So then after 120, I'm really good at counting by fives. So I'll subtract 5, which means that I've subtracted 6 here, and I get to 115. Well, if I've subtracted 6, now I only have to subtract 3 more. Again, you do what's comfortable for you. You could do 1, 2, 3, or you could just do one hop of 3. And really, to be a superstar mathematician, just make sure that these total up to 9. So 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. Again, if you want to just do one hop of 9, you can, but you're selecting the math path that works for you. So you're going to remember, put your finger to paper or pencil to paper and say 100 minus nothing equals 100. 10 minus no tens here equals 10 still. And then I'm going to say 5 minus 3 equals 2. So I get the answer 112.